teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. So Tulane's offense comes out of the field for the first time today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk, and that means one team which won a conference championship is resting. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024,
they trap him and sack him back at the 10.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
Looking for some space. It's Barry. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
He's running out of time here. Incomplete as good as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. And team making away on the field. He'll field it close to the 50. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So Alabama's offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Oh, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and
pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. Touchdown time as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the upmen. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick return at that time. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. He's brought down, but out before the game to the 42-yard line. Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to throw. It's Holstein. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Incomplete. He was in as he threw the football there on third down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the... Tied offense onto the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Hampton. Up and over the man. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past. We're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
second and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Alabama getting set for the first and 10 now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. They'll try a pass here. Caught near the goal line. Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball to 3.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They rally with the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Buying time now, rolling to his left. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Alabama. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Yeah, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies and provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
PAT puts them up 13 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they got a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Breaks free. It's a fumble. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the run here, lets it go. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings out 4th down now. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here's the first play of the drive now, the beginning of the 41. Looking to pass, it's Russell. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down. They misfire on 1st down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball to 44. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? They're going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bama.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's got it inside the 15. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive at the 21. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. The loss sets up a 2nd and long on the 20. To throw, it's Holstein. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up in the play and taken down. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Football comes out. All scooped up on the defense. They get him down, but the recovery and the return could be a game-changing. Ball handed off. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Off play action, he's looking to throw. On the move now. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And the punt team oh, they fake it. Can he get there? The fake works. They get the yards they needed on that play. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Design quarterback run. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's a shotgun run call. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the 1st half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Gets the 1st and still running. Sophomore brought down after a nice run. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. And he runs it out just short of the end zone there.
And the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job of this offense picking up some positive yards.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Keeps it on the draw. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. 27-3. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job on the kick return at that time. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Dropping back, it's Holstein. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Barry. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it second and long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The receiver makes the catch. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds. And they will trot out the field goal team here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. Here's the throw deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are. Anymore with Alabama, you just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes.
Looking to throw it deep. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Getting set. Here's second down. And the back now goes in motion. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Edwards. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. Play action here on first down. The pass is intercepted. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
The running play stopped on first down. Brings up second and 10 from their 25.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
The pass rush gets home.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Returner decides to fair catch this. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And completion makes it second and short. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. The pass rush closing in. The short leads. It's Edwards. Both out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. To the air. It's Russell. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, tie. This quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
13.
This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick returner that time. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Takes the handoff. It's Johnson. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Punting ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Spinning out of the tackle. They can't stop him. Oh, he breaks free, still going. Touchdown, Alabama. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. There's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The offense makes a recovery and takes off. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Backed up to the 10-yard line. It's second and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Fires it to the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. It's going to bring up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll head out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Back in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Breaks off the defender. He muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line. Now a late timeout is taken, 6 seconds showing on the clock. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. They try to sneak it for the first. Touchdown, Bama. This offense is still clicking.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution, how they're going about their business.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick returner that time. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late, deep throw. One last pass attempt falls incomplete, and that will wrap up this game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games.
This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Ladies and gentlemen, bon temps brulee. We are ready to let the good times roll in New Orleans tonight, the site of this year's national championship game. Team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. So Alabama's offense is on the field for the first time today. And here we are, folks, the last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best two teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. On 1st down, it's play action. Throws to the tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here on the opening possession. I'd like to have that one back. It's going to bring up 4th down. He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. You just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on 3rd and very long. Bringing pressure. A deep shot to the right. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Dogs will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. See if he can make a play on this return. They'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance, so throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Scanning the field, it's Russell. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Short pass finds the tight end. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. A new set of downs after that completion. There's the handoff. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. They're going to run it here. Jumps over a man. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. QB keeper all the way. They convert on third down now. Sets up first and goal from the 9. The Tide offense line up here on first and goal. It's an option look. He'll pitch it. Brought down after the nice spin move. Just a small gain by the offense. Second down and goal upcoming. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. They're going to run it. That gets the carry.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
QB keeps it himself. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And that one straight down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. He connected the first time. This attempt is from 44 yards away. He made it. 3 points on the board. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After the first half loss, it's second and long to the 17. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Dropping back. It's Nolan. He bought some time, now lets it go. That pass is caught. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it on the move. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. The Dogs will bring their punt team on the field now. They're going to kick it away for the second time. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, he's changing the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Wide open downfield. The senior with an outstanding grab there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Alabama's offense now lining up on first and goal. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He's got it right near the end zone. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Chris, I know they got some positive yards here. I got to say, I'm really impressed with this defense and the way they're flying to the football. They realize, hey, this is the national championship. They got to try to buck up here down by their own goal line and come up with a big play now on third down.
He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up fourth and short. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. So after the miss, it's still a 6-point lead. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, it's Nolan. On the run here, lets it go. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And completion makes it second and short. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And the ball is picked off. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Alabama comes up with the line quickly. They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
So they elect to send out the field goal unit, trying to add 3 points to their total before the end of the half. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. The lead remains 6 after the miss. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
start the second half. Return begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had the break to make. Adjustments. Let's see if they can get something going here to start the third quarter. Makes the catch. It's Braswell. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
A completion makes it second down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to...
Looking deep down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball and turned into a floater. Now, defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Has the first down and more. Breaks into the clear. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown. Clemson Tide.
Well, whatever these guys saw in the first half, I think we're going to see more of it in the second half. Outstanding job of setting the tone here and how quickly they were able to score, sending a message to the opposing defense.
Looking to throw. It's Russell. Quick throw. Misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. All he had to do was look it in, and he drops it. Let's see how that drop ends up affecting him the rest of this game.
Offense makes their way on the field. And the single back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread error over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Tight end goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Second and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. They'll have to throw it here on second down. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Pass not complete.
I like the call here. Third down and long, you know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Edwards. That's a solid gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. What a catch! Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes the catch, can he get in? He will score! Touchdown, tied! So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. After the PAT, they go up 19. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
19. Georgia, 0.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the ground, it's Braswell. As the first down is still going, they bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Offense behind the 6 now at 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense, and it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. He hands it off from the gun. He's brought down out at the 46.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Looks like Alabama will have the 1st down. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Throwing off play action. Caught over the middle. It's Hale. Touchdown, Alabama. They continue to roll up the score. The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. The tight end has got it. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. To throw, it's Nolan. Nowhere to go here, and the ball's not loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. He'll hand it off. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Working clock with the ground game. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses...
It's a fake. The up man has it. And the head coach's gamble there pays off. They do get the first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the offense just takes a knee here. 2nd down after that previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Can't hold on. Defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Right out hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Misfire there, but this has been a thoroughly dominating performance. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. When it comes down to this, they need to create some 4th quarter magic here, or this national championship will slip away. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Yeah, it doesn't show the whole comment on there.
using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Pulls it in. It's Wiley. He's found some room at the 45. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
There goes the shot
as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Extra point, knocked right down the middle. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Offense in a split backfield now. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking deep on the scramble. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the 4th quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
The offense really clicking here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Grab made by the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
I think that's really good recognition there by the quarterback and offensive coordinator, the defensive lineman. They go with the touch pass, and the execution is solid. They'll reset the downs after picking up the first.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. The quarterback just kneels down. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
Back to pass. It's Nolan. Looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab near the sticks. It's Wiley. He's stopped, but he gets it first down. The offense will use a timeout and quick meeting on the sideline. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. He escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The Bulldogs line it up with 1st and goal. Looking for a man. Caught behind the line. It's Riley. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 29 seconds left. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that one is over everyone's head beyond the end zone and incomplete.
about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Dogs. The offense still out there. We're going for 2 here.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Final piece of business. No timeouts for the Dogs. The snap,
and
the hold,
we
on the ground. Until the top they go. Alabama is your national champion.
This national championship run, where the coach told his guys, go out
We
there
are roll tap, baby.
doubt.
Let's go.
Mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild...
Well, thanks for watching, guys. Love y'all. We'll see you next time.